All righty. So we'll go ahead. Hello.
Nobody's
Hello.
listening.
So Amy?
City clerk.
So I don't know if it's Amy or the folks in the back, but we're not working.
We're not live.
We're not working, people.
Check.
I'll just have to yell. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the regular meeting to order of the June 8th. And Mr. Daniels, would you lead us in the flag salute this evening?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, if you would, Mrs. Van.
Councilmember Bruins.
Present.
Councilmember Daniels.
Here.
Councilmember Fox is absent. Vice Mayor Miller.
Present.
And Mayor Slowey.
Present.
So tonight's meeting of the Citrus Heights City Council is cablecast live on Metro Cable 14, the local government affairs channel on the Comcast Consolidated Communications and AT&T U-verse cable systems. The meeting is closed caption and webcast at citrusheights.net. Tonight's meeting replays on Monday, June 12th at 9 a.m. on Channel 14, and a DVD copy is available for checkout from any library branch.
Great, thank you, Amy. All right, so the first item is approval of the agenda. Any issues? If not, I will take a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 4-0. First presentation, Amy, if you would announce what that is.
Presentation number 4 is the City of Citrus Heights 20-year celebration, the top 20 presentation.
Good evening, Council, Mayor. I'm Stephanie Cotter, City Manager's Office, and as I'm doing each month of 2017, we're compiling a top 20 list to highlight the various aspects of our city. As we know, it's a very unique city, so we're trying to capture all of our greatest qualities here. And here's the schedule of the top 20 lists. We are in June, so the list this month is the natural scenic spots to enjoy. And this is one of the 3 social media generated lists that we're doing this year. The next one would be in October. The social media list, we advertise through the city's Facebook, Twitter pages, as well as the city's website, and other means as well, such as email lists to city staff and community groups. The top 20 natural scenic spots to enjoy are up there on the screen for you to read. Even though Citrus Heights is a suburban community, it's really unique that we have so many creek corridors. We actually have 26 miles of creeks that are weaved throughout the city. We have numerous parks and open space areas. We also have lots of nature trails, and then the Old Auburn Multi-Use Trail, which is used quite regularly. We have some really different spots as well that were interesting that came up, such as the Calvary Cemetery Vineyard, and Christ the King Retreat Center is a really neat spot as well. Some of the other ones that were neat, so Rush Home Garden, they have a collection of plants there from all around the world, so it's a pretty neat spot. Just look at a few of the submissions we received. Brook Tree Park, this was submitted by Mary Poole. The Calvary Cemetery Vineyard, I'm not sure if everybody knows about this, but it was submitted by Allison Bermudez, and they actually grow all of the grapes here at this Calvary Cemetery. They have an acre of vineyards, and they use the grapes to make the sacramental wine for the Catholic Diocese of Sacramento. Park Oaks Open Space is a really pretty area with lots of oak trees and trails. Rush Park, Haley Reed submitted this really neat picture of the oak tree over by the bridge crossing. and of course, Stock Ranch Nature Preserve, which is our largest nature preserve in the city. And it has a variety of oak groves, wildlife areas, walking trails. You can see the bridge right there. So I wasn't able to show all of the pictures, but we have some really cool entries. So if anybody's interested, the complete list and additional photos are available on the city's website. You can go to the homepage or through the link right there, the top 20 lists, and we will reveal the top 20 best events at the July 13th City Council meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie, appreciate it. Any questions? All right.
Well done, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know there was wine growing going on in town here. Just stopped by. All right, next presentation.
Next presentation, number 5, is a presentation by the Citrus Heights Community Marching Band.
Welcome, Cody.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. We are here to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the City of Citrus Heights. We have a little bit of a show that we put together. Today, we're going to show you some video footage from the North Highlands Memorial Day Parade. And this is us in our brand-new uniforms as well. So we'll take a second to watch that, and we'll let you meet our staff.
Great, thank you.
Is there sound, like in band sound?
It'll happen.
And they move.
Not only do we march very well, we stand at attention very well.
He's got his hand out. Not available is not. It worked in rehearsal.
It did work in rehearsal very well.
QuickTime not available. Uh-oh.
QuickTime is not available, so I don't know if it's not going to play.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we have QuickTime.
Well, maybe the group here can just do a little a cappella for us. Maybe not.
Can you click ahead to the?
Yeah, there's also.
Normally for this, we have the whole marching band perform for the council. At previous facilities, there were doors that the band could stand outside and perform. But since we are facing indoors and with all the sound equipment, it just wasn't possible to bring the entire group. But we will get these videos up on YouTube so you guys can watch them. So, like I said, we do have some other pictures and whatnot that I'd like to share, and I won't go through and introduce every member of our staff, but sitting behind me is Bill and Kathy Cook, of course, our founders and leaders and longtime members of the community. We're also joined by Peter Kowalski, who is my new assistant band director, and we have a big variety of other individuals who help us run the day-to-day activities of the organization, both instructional and promotional, public relations, and whatnot.
The uniforms look great.
Thank you very much. Those were created by Eileen, who is right there at the end. Do you have any questions?
No, I know technology is what it is, but it, would have been nice to see you. But if you would make sure we get know when you're posted to YouTube so we can go out.
Absolutely, and then maybe I can arrange for a future meeting to have the video for you.
Yeah, again, it is what it is. We have to accept it, but
I understand and appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Coach.
appreciate it. And for the rest of you that we didn't get to meet, hello, and you guys do a great job. I'm sorry it was so hot last Saturday, but you did a great job staying in the shade, so.
Yeah, as soon as you said, go ahead and play your marching song so we can stay here, I thought, well, we want to stay here too. And it was only 90 degrees, but for some reason, it just felt a lot warmer than that.
Yep.
So, all right, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next item, Amy.
The next item is comments by council members and regional board updates.
Great. We'll start on my right, audience's left, with Jeannie Bruin.
Okay, thank you. You want to
Yeah.
tell us about that? Okay. So, last Friday, two Friday nights ago, we, our police department and Sacramento Fire Department took on the teenagers from Mesa Verde High School and San Juan High School in an annual basketball game. And It was awesome. It was so much fun we also had demonstrations from our canine unit and other things throughout the evening. And doggone it, if our folks didn't beat those kids. It was amazing, but it was great. So I think that's going to be an annual event. It was a fundraising event for the high school basketball athletic programs, and we were able to, I think, raise $1,600, which made it just even better. And on Saturday before our big block party, several of us showed up at Family Taekwondo, and we helped them celebrate their grand opening, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't go to the sanitation board meeting this week. Steve covered for me because I attended the graduation ceremony and was the tour guide for the graduating class, first class in 5 years for the Citrus Heights Leadership Academy. Great group of people. I'm so pleased that the Chamber successfully put that on this year. It was one of the goals that Mel Turner and I had as members of the Quality of Life Committee, because we really felt that it was necessary to help the Chamber get this resurrected so that we could offer this service not only to the business community but to our citizens, to help them learn more about the city and enhance their leadership capabilities. And then I also just wanted to do a shout out to the Rancho Cordova City Council. Today we all got an email. They gave us a lovely tribute in the way of a resolution that, if it's not up yet, will soon be up at City Hall. Very, very nice, very thoughtful of them, and very well done. So I want to thank them publicly for helping us celebrate our 20th anniversary. That's all I have.
Thank you, Jeannie. Mr. Daniels. Sir.
Just want to take the opportunity to thank everybody that worked very hard putting together our 20-year celebration block party. It was a blast. It really was. And I was very impressed by the number of people that attended. I was really not counting on seeing such a big crowd, and I think it does go towards the event itself and how it was put together and how it was promoted, and everything that came along with all that hard work. And I know a lot of people worked very hard on that, so excellent job. And I can't wait to see the headliner, maybe Journey, for the 25-year party, but it'll be great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Brett. Steve.
Okay, Jeannie talked about the PAL basketball fundraiser, so I won't. On May 30th, I think it was a Tuesday, I had the privilege of attending the Salvation Army's annual Community Awards Lunch at McClellan. And of course, Saturday, a great block party. We've gotten a lot of good feedback. It really went off well. That is me.
Yes, sir.
And on Thursday, that's what it is. Don't touch the microphone. I've been an alternate on the Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District for 12 years, and Thursday was the first time I think you've missed a meeting, Jeannie. And so it was a privilege attending that, too. We approved the 2017 update of the long-term financial plan. It looks like we're in good shape, and things are going well, and they're building reserves, which will allow us not to put pressure on raising rates or fees. And it also they're retiring bond debt early, which will reduce the need for service rate increases as well on the Echo Water project. So that was good to hear. The county supervisors voted to authorize the appointment of David O'Toole as the Director of Internal Services Department in the Sanitation District. And let's see, on the same day, that was Wednesday, Transit Means Business was held down at the Regency, and demographer John Martin spoke. He's from the Southeastern Institute of Research, and he had some interesting observations and discussed emerging trends among millennials regarding their preferences and potential impacts on business, including their impact on public transportation. And Brett was there, and Mary Poole and Chris Myers from our staff, and it was very informative. And that brings us to present day. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Steve. So I want to start off, you notice on my right we have an empty seat after the passing of Councilmember Mel Turner. Again, there's a process that we have to go through. We elected not to do a special election. We elected to appoint. Back on the 26th of May, we did hold interviews, and we appointed Albert Al Fox Unfortunately, he already had a vacation planned before we appointed him, so his first meeting won't be until the 22nd. But he will be with us then, and we'll have a full complement. So congratulations to Al, as well as to the other people who applied and were considered. I think many of you briefly spoke about the block party. Again, it was a great event. It'd be great to have another one out there. The reality is, with the houses around, we could get by with it one time. But I have to say, the citizens behaved themselves, very few complaints. Kudos to the staff, not only for planning, but for cleanup the next day. I mean, I drove by at about 4 o'clock on Sunday, and you wouldn't know that several thousand people had tramped through there drinking beer and eating food. So it was very well done in terms of the cleanup. Jeannie mentioned the graduation yesterday for the chamber / city leadership class. Good group of folks. Earlier today, Jeannie and I was over at All Quality Graphics for a ribbon cutting. Even though it's not a new business for town, it was a expansion of their business. 2-year-old business moved into a bigger building because they're doing well, so that's good to hear. Also, backing up to Monday, I went to a reception downtown through GSEC for Warwick University. Well, it's not in town, it's actually in Placer County. It's a university out of England, but they're rated as number 50 in the world in terms of education. And when I was talking to them, the cost of their units blew me away compared to any other educational institution we have, Sac State, UC Davis, et cetera, and it beats them all in terms of their educational reputation. So I think it's going to be great regionally. Again, it will be in Placer County in Rockland, but it's going to be a good addition to the area. Lastly, today is the 8th, the 10th, which is Saturday, if you're a Citrus Heights resident. 8 to 1 behind Sunrise Mall, they're having the household hazardous waste pickup, drop-off. I guess they're not going to pick it up, you're going to drop it off. Household chemicals can be dropped off, acids, pesticides, gas, paints, vehicle batteries, no regular batteries, but vehicle batteries, fluorescent lamps and tubes. But again, you must be a Citrus Heights resident. They'd love for you to make an appointment, but you don't have to. If you want to make an appointment, please call 725-9060. And I lied, there's one more thing. Sunday, up at Coons Creek Trap Shoot, the Police Athletic League is holding a trap shoot competition. I believe there's 17 teams. Even if you don't know how to shoot, feel free to come out and support them. It's off of Wentz Road up in Rio Oso, something. Good enough. It's that way. Just listen for the shooting. You'll find it. And with that, we're done with comments, so we'll go into public comment. Amy?
So members of the audience may address the council on any item of interest to the public and within the council's purview, or on any agenda item before or during the council's consideration of the item. If you wish to address the council during the meeting, fill out a speaker identification sheet and give it to myself, the city clerk. When you're called upon to speak, step forward to the podium and state your name for the record. Normally, speakers are limited to 5 minutes each, with 30 minutes being allowed for all comments. And any public comments beyond the initial 30 minutes may be heard at the conclusion of the agenda, and the mayor has the discretion to lengthen or shorten the allotted times.
Thank you, Amy. So I have one speaker sheet. So Arthur Ketterling, I'll call you up and you can take your full 5 minutes. You're going to talk about a stop sign.
I just wanted to report, coming over here this evening, I seen a stop sign that's on, I believe it's called Circuit, but it said Circuit, and right there, just before you turn onto Sylvan, that the sign looks like it's been hit, but there's no damage of the sign, but it is bent over, and I wanted to report it. And that was about it that I was going to say.
I see our general services
actively taking notes to locate where that is. I'm sure they'll send out a drone and find exactly where it is, and we'll get that taken care of. So
Okay.
appreciate
All
you
right.
being our eyes out there.
And thank you.
Thank you. All right, anybody else who did not have an opportunity to fill out a speaker's form? Seeing nobody rushing up, we'll go ahead and close public comment. Next item, Amy.
Next item is the consent calendar, items 6, 7, and 8.
So minutes, delinquent solid waste charges, and update investment policy. What's the pleasure of,
I will move approval of the consent calendar.
Second?
we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 4-0. Next item, Amy.
Next item is the regular calendar, item number 9. The subject is appoint a representative to the Public Agency Risk Sharing Authority of California, the PARSAC Board of Directors. The recommendation is to adopt a resolution to appoint a representative to the Public Agency Risk Sharing Authority of California Board of Directors.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor, members of council. So the resolution and the action before you tonight is basically an update. We are and have been since 1998 members of PARSAC. We're self-insured. They're our insurance, our JPA pool. And the last time we've updated a resolution to them appointing the actual member to the board of directors and the alternate was back in 1999. We have been providing them letters doing the update, and after a review of the JPA, it is required that we do this by a resolution. So you have a resolution before you, and for the last 12 years now, I think, I have been the representative, the main board member at PARSAC, and Amy Van has been the alternate. And so what we're presenting before you this evening is a resolution to formalize that appointment by title. So it would be the Human Resources City Information Director as the board member, and then the city clerk is the alternate. And also as part of that resolution, we have to state that staff is recommending the director be authorized to act on behalf of the city on all matters before the board of directors as if the city itself were present and acting at such meeting,
Which you've been doing for
which I have been doing for a
20
long time.
years, so.
Yeah, for a long time.
Okay.
So-
Steve, did you have a question?
Oh, no, she answered it. It's by title, not
Right.
person.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it, right.
I'd move the item then.
Second.
Okay, Mr. Daniels seconded. Any questions, concerns? All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 4-0. Great for you to correct that after this long.
Thank you.
Good job. Next item, Amy.
Next item is department reports, and I have none. Next is city manager items, and there are none. Last item is items requested by council members or any future agenda items.
Any issues or concern, Mr. Daniels?
I just want to take a moment to thank Alfred for coming here and telling us about this stop sign.
Yep.
And how amazing would we be as a city also if 85,000 people did what Alfred does?
Not on
Or
the
even
same night.
A portion of them, yeah. For help, with eyes and ears, it
His
would
name
make
is
us.
It's Arthur.
Arthur, why am I saying Alfred? Arthur, I'm sorry. Arthur. Yeah, it would make so many things wonderful in this city if just a slight portion of that occurred. And so thank you very much for coming.
I would like to let you know that whenever I do see something that needs to be fixed, I
Yes, sir.
do report it.
The letter, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
to, General Services.
Keep it up.
And I thought while I was here,
I think we'd all say
to
CDBG.
you personally,
We'd already indicated in the council meeting, so it's just.
with the board.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, and just for the record, because Steve and I were chatting, but the president's budget did come out and recommend elimination of CDBG funding. We, as a group, had talked about sending a letter, not of support, but a letter of opposition. Today, he came out with an additional item, and kind of following through on that, I told staff to follow up with another letter. So, it's
That's
like $500,000
covers it.
out of our pocket, so. So anything else from anybody else? All right, so 29 minutes, work done. No.